Oh my God.
I think maybe it's the timing. I don't know. I didn't get any. I think just checking. No.
It's on because of people are in.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, it's not.
I wonder other people heard this one because I'm middle of the application and it's just doomed. Yeah, I wonder if the people who recognize that I send out new link.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait until everybody kind of people start coming back in because it happened when I was kind of start working on my background. Okay, echo gone. I wonder why there is an echo. Okay, I think people who are not here, they can actually have this one kind of go back and see it. What happened was I mixed the black and I talked about, wait a minute, if I was kind of mix it, I wasn't mixing the black. So I mixed this black with the indigo and polymer alizarin crimson and the sepia to make this one soupy, almost like a little heavy cream consistency. And heavy cream consistency, and I was applying this one. I was talking about painting this one straight forward together, marching together. And I was doing marching together, and that live chat just kind of ran out. I don't know what happened. So it never happened before. So I had to stop. So this one, it doesn't matter how I apply. I am going to put it still. I'm going to show you just kind of together. Can you see? I'm moving puddle, P-U-D-D-L-E. And I think I'm going to mention to everybody, if just in case we are just kind of locked out, I have to recreate new link and we'll send it to our email. So kind of check the email. So I kind of deposit most of the pigment here and kind of edges, kind of tip of my brush. And this area, I don't want it to dry out, so I am going to go this one. You fill this one up with lots of pigment. And I will just kind of move this area. So detail, I have to slow down. So that's why fill this area, so it's kind of wait for me. And get some more pigment. So I'm going to turn this one away. So when I have this one, can you see I'm dip and go, dip and go. I'm not, because I mix plenty of it, so you don't have to constantly mix this pigment. So I'm dipping and apply, dipping and apply. This way, I can actually see the kind of condition of the kind of the interaction of all those elements together better. Because against the yellow, I'm seeing things against the yellow, not from the dark that I am going to finalize the painting with. So this way, I can see how much I want to go darker or lighter, that I can actually see things better. You see, the flower looks very light. Right or wrong, this is my another steps. So this way, actually, I can see the relationship with the subject or the elements much better. And I thought my table, this one was dark enough. And after black comes in, that looks too red. Can you see it? Kind of a little bit too red. I want to go this one, late little bit. Maybe I can just kind of leave this one as a, let's see. So what we have to, I think is I'm just going to keep it this one as is. And we are going to make this one darker. If you want this one darker, don't worry about it. Because I am going this one little different way. I'm going to go this one darker. I'm going to create a little bit of a bend. If you want this one darker, forget, you don't have to do it this one, okay? Because actually you can scrub. That's the actually color of the what we have. I like that actually because it's kind of, the background is kind of moves in a little bit. So I'm applying this one background color on the table. Maybe too much dark. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So I have to wait until this background completely dry. But I think is what we can do is we can take this off. I cannot take this one off. And you see, so now I can see things a little different. It looks brighter, and this area no longer too dark. So I think that's the one good thing. And I think I'm going to. I think if you see it, I made it this one a little bit kind of hard to see. Depends on what kind of a, I think what depends on what kind of a printer you have. Probably, I think I print this one out and it came out very dark. So I don't see any detail under my table. But if you your printer is a little lighter, kind of color comes out lighter, you can actually see the detail. This is where the creases, two wood kind of meets together, so it's kind of give you a little darker connection. It must be cheapy. It is a cheapy one, so it's kind of, there's a crease in it. It's kind of good one doesn't have this. They put it together very. Okay. And I think I have to do one more thing after this background is dry, but I think now we can just kind of go by it. It's okay. So background is kind of one more coat of the background is done. But you see, if you look at it, can you see it? It has a whitish, yellowish, all sorts of kind of things coming out. I like this stage better than I tried to make this one too strong right away. And after this one is kind of all finished, we can actually go one more time to finish the background completely black. Because when I finish, usually I don't like to finish this one right away. Then because when I'm finishing all of the painting, I drop the water, and that's when it starts to having kind of the marking on it, and then I have to decide. Oh, sound is messed up.
can hear.
Can you hear me okay? I think it's the chat says the sound is messed up. 2:57. Can you hear me okay? Okay, so now I cannot change the settings, so we can just kind of keep going. And actually, this is kind of pretty good. So we can actually go about this time, and then I think this is kind of worked out pretty good. And after this one dries out, we need to take the frisket off, and we need to start scrubbing this one off too. So scrubbing to do, and we need to finish off this one. I'm gonna take the frisket off, and we need to finish this one off, and we have to finish this one off because there's a lot of kind of work to do, and I think that's pretty good. So sound is. Pam said her sound is messed up, and I think some people can hear okay. So I don't know what's wrong. I think it's Pam. I think it's you need a hearing aid. I'm just joking. I need that. Okay. And I want to make this one little bit kind of darker color, kind of to calm it down. Okay. So I think it's today. I'm finishing it off. I wanted to show this one. Let's see. This is the original. Because the painting doesn't have that, but this one I have. And I wanted to kind of play with this one little bit different, little more. Okay. And here, you know, even this one, I don't want to take off a whole lot, but if I want to make this one a little bit of a highlight, I can actually take the little bit of a highlight on top of this one because this one is wood comes together. Okay, you see just later. And I'm going to do that one with here too. So I clean my brush and just take the water off, and I will just go this one little bit. You see, it's kind of give you a little bit of a three-dimensional kind of look to it. Let's see. And after that, its upper part is going to be a little bit more. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little bit of a, this one doesn't have much of a, wood, but I think there's a one I see is a knot. It's right here. Okay, where is this thing goes? I see some of the kind of knot to it, and I'm going to create this knot, ugly knot of the wood. It's kind of made it messed up kind of look. You see, and then after that, just what I want to do. This one has to be dry brush. I cannot use lots of water. If I use a lot of water, everything's going to be just kind of put together, okay? So when I do this one, I'm going to go right against here. You see, right under. And I will just kind of, this is almost like dry brush. So I'm dragging my brush belly to just kind of create this line. And you see, I'm just kind of dragging my brush, my belly of the brush. You see, dragging it. If you make this one wet, you're going to have just kind of flood it with the water. So you are not going to see this light and dark detail. So you have to make it dry. It's almost like so you are creating a wood grain, okay? Yeah, I think that's better. So this one here, and I can actually start from here too. So this one I'm using just black. Can you see it? Just black color. But this one, ooh, I almost flipped my black. It would have been bad. Can you see it? Just start from the right under, because I don't want it to make this one. Actually, this one is just like my... It's pretty good. Okay, so if I can make this one kind of close up, that if you want to see it. Can you see it, this one? It's just kind of the dragging mark on it. So you can see that this part to this part. So if I want to do this one, I probably going to go this one this way. It's easier to maneuver. Dry brush. So I'm using this one. Can you see it? Dry. So belly of the brush, going this one, this direction. Okay, I think it's I thought this might be a little bit darker, kind of too lighter, but I think it was perfect actually. After darkening this one, the color actually looks like what color this one? What kind of maybe. I just want to make this one darker later. And this way, I can actually finish the cloth going by this. All right. So now we are actually doing pretty good with the, can you see it? So after this one dries out, probably at this point we can take the frisket off all over the place, but I can, because this one, this painting is kind of elements that are just kind of scattered. Can you see grapes, magnolia, and color lily, and this one, and it's kind of where the white involves. I cannot drop all the color all over the place, so that's what and it's a kind of taper. It just kind of, we have to treat this one separately instead of just kind of going all over the place. That would have been okay, but that wasn't the idea here. So after this, we can take the frisket off. Tomorrow, probably, I'm going to start this one tomorrow instead of today. And we can actually finish off this one. And we have to finish the tray and the grape and the flower. And this is going to be done. So before we might start our painting, Hold on. How about now? Pam? Do you still hear echo? Right. All right, I think it's my, I don't know, I didn't touch my computer and all of a sudden my sound was on. Now actually my audio works much better. It shows much better. Okay, so I wanted to talk about tomorrow because this one is kind of, we are almost finished, but I think we have to have a tweak. We have to finish the flower and the grape and this one and background one more time, and we have to have a shadow underneath this one to just kind of finish it. But this is not, maybe we might finish this one before lunch if we are good. And actually this is good because there's going to be lots of talk. It's going to be involved in our lantern, and actually that's going to be a lot of work that we have to do, which is pretty good. And I start this painting before lantern because this one has a step-by-step, and my thought process are already kind of there. I did it. Can you see it? But when we are doing lantern and silver, that's going to be my first paint. You know, I painted the silver before, and a kind of very similar way, but I have to make decision without any reference to go by. So we are going to do things together. But what I wanted to talk about is because I changed a little bit of a picture after. It's all on me because it was my fault. Because I sent you the picture, this one, with this tablecloth. Can you see this, all those kind of spread out tablecloth with this lantern behind it? Can you see it? And after I thought, God, the lantern behind it is kind of too dark and I don't like this space right here. And I thought maybe I can just I have this one look like a big bullseye eye. It look like a locust eyes. Both of them are there. So I wanted to make this one of them disappear. It's later thought, okay? So I moved this one into it. And after I move into it, what I did was I moved another lantern inside. I just kind of include this one inside instead of outside. Can you see? And what I did was I changed the tablecloth to simpler one instead of this kind of spreading all over the place. And actually this lighter tablecloth and simpler one actually complement this one much better. So tomorrow, or if you wanted to do this one, I think it's a Pam already sent you the second image. Or maybe you have to go to Dropbox to get it. I'm not sure. And when you have this one, because I have to change my drawing too, but nothing's going to be changed in everything. You know, there's going to be no free sketch change, nothing. But only you are going to get rid of all those ugly tablecloth. It's not like ugly, but it's kind of that too busy tablecloth and spread out too big. And you are going to draw this one. I don't have a drawing for it, so I know that you guys can do it. And tomorrow when we are starting, I will draw. Maybe we can draw together. I don't mind. Okay, so get ready for this one instead of this one. Okay, can you see? I like this one much better than this. What do you think? I wish that I made this one a little bit kind of tilted, but I think that's okay. So that's going to be our kind of next project, and this one is kind of require a lot of little work, so we're going to do this tomorrow. So prepare this one. If you haven't had a freeze-get it, kind of freeze-get it. So just in case we need to start this one tomorrow, okay? I think this one dried out, and then I wanted to do last thing because it just kind of keep bugging me. If he keep bugging, I gotta do it. What woman's gotta do it, woman's gotta do it. I'm gonna have a very light black. You see? This is the light black with lots of water with it. It doesn't mean the light black means it's like nothing else. Just kind of black with lots of whatever the black is, lots of water. And I'm gonna go over top parts of the table because that was too red. You see it? It was kind of keep sticking out. Better. I was going to use the yellow, and it's like, okay. I think I even have a yellow. Yellow just all disappear. Must apply very light. So I want to make this one a little bit calm down because right now it's like red is just too red. And you see, it's a painting. It's like you see it and you think it's something you don't like. You are the one who has to do something about it. And this is my painting. I don't like it, so I wanted to apply other color to it. That's better. Okay. Oof. You see now that red is kind of calmed down, so I like that better. So it made me happy. So we have just about kind of 9 minutes left. So instead of trying to do something, I will just kind of stay at this point. And I think Pam's going to send out the Zoom link. And I know there's I don't know. Denise, are you still here? Because I know that Denise, she's a good friend of mine, and I think she's here. So I wanted to see her face if she's in. And I know Jody is here, Rita is here, and the people I haven't seen. And I haven't seen Pamela on face, so I wanted to see her Pam too. So, you know, I like this one in a way, but I really like person to person, just kind of, that way I can actually make a funny joke because I can see you like it or not, but this one, I don't know you like it or not, so I cannot make a kind of bad funny joke, okay? So, all right, so this is going to be today, and about 3:30, I will stop recording this one. And as you know, Dennis, our streaming got interrupted, so there's going to be second streaming. If you link it to link, it's going to be for today. So kind of check that one out. I don't know what happened. All right. So I will go to YouTube to see if anybody have anything to say, question or something. YouTube link and double check have your sounds up. Zoom link is in the email already. Okay. Susan said, like, are you having streaming bandwidth issue? And I don't know what the bandwidth is. I don't know. I didn't change anything. It just stopped. Okay. night. So today, I think it's except that the crazy stuff. I don't know what happened. I didn't even touch it. So today we have two links, okay? First one and second one. So when you wanted to watch it, first one and second, you have to watch both of them. Okay. I don't know which part you wanted to see more, but I think I need to, after that, I'm gonna get some shadow. I think I'm gonna take some of them off and I'm gonna apply more yellow to make this one a little more glowy. That one, I'm gonna worry about that tomorrow. So, like what's going on here, I'm not gonna worry about it and I will deal with this one tomorrow. And we are about to finish up. And I will see you guys in Zoom. ZOOM. It's in the screen. It's my cloth looks good. It's kind of, when I look at it, it looks kind of splotched, but it's the screen. It looks good. It looks like a silk. See, that's how it goes. So I will see you guys in the Zoom, and Then tomorrow morning, I will start at 9 o'clock, starting with this one and finishing up this one so we can actually have a good night's sleeping, okay? You know that this YouTube doesn't give me like where to stop. Okay, Winjet, legend. Please check the video resolution. Check. It doesn't have to be. Bandwidth. Okay, everybody, I will see you in the Zoom, okay? I will just kind of cut off this one and then I will see you tomorrow to paint this, all right?